everyone, welcome to the Avian channel, and today I'll be giving you a rundown on my top 5 funniest books. So it could be a standalone book or books in a series. So I hope you like it, and if you have a list of your own, make sure to put it in the comment section so I can look it up and we can enjoy it together. So first on the list is Smart Casual by Niamh. So this is an English author. It's been a while since I've read this, but I remember clearly my laugh out loud moment. So this is a romantic comedy, and a lot of what goes on here is based on what happens in an office. So there's definitely that office humor. And if you want a sharp and sassy and witty character, then this is definitely for you. So next on the list is It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. Sorry about that. So when I bought this book, I initially thought that this was going to be funny, but it wasn't the kind of funny that I was expecting. The humor in this one is not based on the one-liners or on the punchlines, but more on the situations that the character is in, or the way things are being planned out in the character's head. And also what's weird about this book is that the author, found humor in situations where we don't normally laugh at, like, being in a mental hospital, dealing with depression, and of course when you're a teenager who has very high expectations coming not only from the outside but from the inside as well. So you should definitely check this out. Third one is Beggars Can't Be Choosers by Lawrence Block. So this book is from 1977, but humor transcends time, so it's okay. Opposite to what the title says, the main character in this book, the thief or the burglar, is actually very choosy. You might say he's a sophisticated burglar because, he can be choosy. And what's also nice about this is that because the setup is in New York. And so there's the element of the street life in New York. And so this book showcases the wit and the street smarts of the character. And next up on the list is a series of books by Janet Evanovich. And there's more where this came from. I think I have until book 23, but I haven't read them all yet. It's about a lady called Stephanie Plum, and she loses her job as a lingerie sales representative. So she ends up taking a job at her cousin's bail bonds company. And that alone itself is kind of funny. And almost every character has been reused, like from the first books. But the author really manages to make every situation and really funny. And also, the character doesn't mind really embarrassing herself most of the time. But the dialogue as well is really funny, and it's really witty and fast-paced, so you really have to check this out. Last but not the least is Lucky You by Hiaasen. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. But anyways, Hiaasen, in all his books, and particularly this one, from all that I've read, he uses stereotypical characters, stereotypical funny characters, and just milks it. He really makes one character funny, and that's the genius of it, because it's not only the plot, but the character itself is really funny, and he's got very witty dialogue. And this book, the plot of this book revolves around a missing winning lottery ticket, and it's just different kinds of characters coming to look for it, and it's really funny. You have to go and read it. So there you go. That was my top 5 funniest books. If you have your own list, make sure to put it in the comment section so I can look it up. Usually I go to the thrift stores, and that's why you see my books. They're all brown and old. And it's just, I don't discriminate actually, but I prefer the ones in the thrift stores because they're usually cheap. So, bye.